Hello, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't uploaded it in a while, but I have an exciting video today with some big Disney news. So we are getting a live-action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I didn't know that this movie was happening. I don't know if it was announced previously. We have the two guys writing the music, a director, and a Snow White. So, apparently this film, it has people attached to it, and it's set to release next year. Which is crazy because we're already halfway through this year, and so hey, they must have maybe they announced it previously. I missed it. I don't know. But regardless, it's not surprising. Of course, Disney is remaking all of their animated films, and I feel like they're bound to run out of the good ones pretty soon. The next big one I feel like is going to be The Little Mermaid, and that's the only one upcoming that I would say I'm excited for. Before I talk about my feelings on the Disney live-action remakes, let me talk a little bit about this film. So, the actor playing Snow White is Rachel Zegler. She has very few credits, so I haven't seen her in anything, but she's starring in the upcoming West Side Story, directed by Steven Spielberg. Which must mean she's a good singer, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. I haven't heard her sing or seen her act, but she's been cast in a lot of stuff. She was also cast in the sequel to Shazam, so she's got Shazam, West Side Story, and Snow White is her first 3 credits. That is a very solid start to an acting career. The director is Marc Webb, who directed the 2 Amazing Spider-Man films, along with 500 Days of Summer, which is a movie I haven't seen but have heard good things about. I think that's a perfectly fine choice. I don't know what he's been up to since Amazing Spider-Man. Webb says of Rachel, Rachel's extraordinary vocal abilities are just the beginning of her gifts. Her strength, intelligence, and optimism will become an integral part of rediscovering the joy in this classic Disney fairy tale. It sounds like she's very talented. I believe that, given the success she's had this early in her career. She's 20 years old, which is... Wait, I'm 21 now. Man, she's she's ahead of me in her acting career, but good for her, man. People are gonna be mad that they cast a Latinx person in this role, and I think that's ridiculous. I not only do I not care, I think it's a wonderful thing. I can't imagine not thinking that's a wonderful thing. But I know it's gonna bring a bunch of ridiculous controversy. Same way Little Mermaid did. Get over it. It's a good thing. It's a wonderful thing, in my opinion. But aside from that, she looks the part. It sounds like, if she's in West Side Story, she's got to be a good singer. So hey, I think this is good casting. As far as the music goes, we have the guys who wrote the music for La La Land and The Greatest Showman. That's Benj Pasek and Justin Paul. So hey, I don't know, the same way Lin-Manuel Miranda is writing the music for The Little Mermaid, those movies already have music, so I don't know if they're writing new songs or doing a score, but they're, talented people. I just think, now I'm going to get into my thoughts in general about, about Disney live-action remakes, because I have mixed feelings, because I just saw Cruella. I actually saw it twice, and I think Cruella is pretty good. I I didn't do a review of that movie, but I'll just say right now, I thought it was good. It's a movie with an identity, and it felt like people wanted to make it, which is more than I can say about some of the other Disney live-action remakes. It's a mess. It's too long, and it lacks focus. But Emma Thompson and Emma Stone are both wonderful in it, and I like the music, and it's a fun movie, even though it's messy. And what I also like about it is it isn't just a shot-for-shot remake of 101 Dalmatians. In fact, far from it. Whereas, like, The Lion King, the live-action, which is an animated movie, photorealistic Lion King, was really boring. It just didn't have a sense of identity. It was just a remake in a different type of animation. And technically very impressive, and that's the one redeeming thing, along with, you know, voice cast, that I can say for that movie. I liked parts of Aladdin, you know, so that's the thing. It's like some of these movies, it's like, God, they have redeeming qualities. But I would just so much rather sit down and watch something original, which is why I've really been enjoying what Pixar has been doing with Onward, Soul, and Luca are 3 movies that I absolutely love. And part of that absolutely comes from sitting down to watch them and not knowing what the story is going to be about or who the characters are. And I just prefer originality to reimaginings every time. But the live action remakes make money. Cruella's getting a sequel, Aladdin's getting a sequel, Lion King's getting a prequel. Oh, and Beauty and the Beast is getting a live action prequel on Disney Plus. It's just, you know, they're gonna keep doing it, but eventually that well is gonna run dry. I forgot to mention before Mulan, which I thought was really bad. Just soulless and uninspired. Which the only if Cruella hadn't come along, I would be completely disparaging of this whole live-action remake thing at this point, because I've been let down so many times. I like Aladdin, and Jungle Book is good, and even Aladdin, which is a mess, I just like Will Smith enough to say that I like that movie. But anyway, I'm done with it. I can't get excited for the live-action remakes, really. Even though I'm looking forward to The Little Mermaid, because I think there's some creative stuff they can do with it. And in this movie, you know, who knows? I think it's kind of cool that it's like coming full circle. It's Disney's first full-length film that they ever made, and so it's like, oh, cool. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's a redeeming thing. I think we're all just sort of... I was going to say I think we're all tired of the live-action remakes, but I saw Cruella twice, you know, so I guess I'm part of the problem. We keep going to watch them, so it's not like we're exactly voting with our wallet and saying, you know, I don't want to see this anymore. Whatever. It's happening, whether we like it or not, because they make billions and billions of dollars, but like I said, I think that well is going to run dry, and they'll be forced to do something original. And at least, like I said, in their animations, they do original stuff. Same with Disney Animation Studios, with Raya and the Last Dragon. You know, I like that movie a lot, so it's not like Disney is completely devoid of originality. It's just in terms of their live actions, they are. So, you know, hopefully we get some originality from their live action films. But if we don't, at least we have their animated films. Regardless, to sum it up, I like this casting. I think she looks the part. I believe in the people who say she is talented. I believe she's talented, even though I haven't seen her in anything yet because of her very limited credits. And, of course, you got the guys who wrote La La Land. Yeah, I want to see that. Like, is this going to be more of a shot-for-shot remake, like something like The Lion King, or is it going to be more of a reimagining, like something like Cruella, or even something like The Jungle Book that made enough changes that it was a different movie? So with all that being said, let me know in the comments, do you like this casting? Are you excited for it? You know, what do you think? Are you done with the live-action remake thing? Just let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I have more coming, because I do enjoy making these videos. I just was preoccupied with some other things, but I'll be back on the channel more, so thank you. Go ahead and subscribe if you like hearing me talk, and leave a like and all that good stuff. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.